this is Michelle, and I'm here to do your February 2021 tarot reading. We're using the Smith-Waite Centennial Tarot deck this month. All right, so this is a reproduction of the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck. I'm really enjoying that. And then also I will pull an oracle card for you from Oracle of Mystical Moments. All right, so we're going to get started. This is for the month of February 2021 for my Aries friends. The cards are ready. That was really fast. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look for the sign of Aries. We have the Empress showing up at the bottom of the deck, so perhaps setting the tone. Aries, it could be that you are in a position of authority this month, or that you find yourself in a position of authority. You could be working towards that position potentially. Let's see what else comes up. Beautiful to see Nine of Cups coming up there straight up off the top of the deck. And now we have Four of Rods. All right. We're going to pick a few cards before I get started with the actual reading. Now we have the Five of Pentacles. Okay. And the Seven of Coins. I'm just going to say this to start out, Aries. I don't know if it feels this way, but I'm going to say that a message coming through is that there are a lot of blessings in your life. And so I'm seeing and sensing the concept of counting your blessings in February. Take some time out to count your blessings. I think there are a lot of, I want to say, other goals or things that you want to attain in life. It's like you're not finished, right? You're not finished yet, certainly. I think one of the things that you would like to do is to bring in more stability in a particular area of life. It could have to do with the home potentially, or work, or perhaps people. You could be looking for a group of people that will be more stable for you in the future. And so all of that is still, I want to see like a longing. I'm picking up a longing, and you've been working very, very hard, right, towards bringing about that stability. Also, this is the reason why you have so many blessings in life. Well, that and just that you are blessed, all right? But, you've been working really hard at this. And so by all means, count your blessings. But I'm also sensing that the work isn't done yet, or you aren't quite exactly where you want to be. And isn't that the way life is, really? I mean, we accomplish things and then we move on to the next goal. And so what I'm seeing is that you've accomplished a lot, but there's also this other goal that has to do with stability. Okay, we have the Two of Coins, the Three of Rods. All right, not quite as sunny as the more modern version, right, of the Rider-Waite deck. This one is still golden, but a little subdued. And the Nine of Pentacles. And so I think that for a number of the Aries folks, this concept of stability, I'm really picking up more something to do with finances, work, and your future. Now, I know I've said this a few times, but you may be thinking toward more, I want to say, what you can do. Let me put it this way. I was going to say with your leisure time, but it's not exactly that. It's like I can see that you're envisioning a time in life where you can actually do what you want to do with your life. And so work itself can come about through something that you might actually really enjoy. And it might almost just feel like a leisurely pleasure, but in fact, it's work. And what's coming through is that, in fact, when you find yourself in that space, when you're really in the zone, right, there's the potential for some real opportunities to come into life, right? And I think for some of the Aries folks, I think that you know what that is and what that means. You know when you're just like in the flow and things feel sort of easy. They feel easier, even if this does have to do with income and finances and money. Now, if there has been perhaps some indecision in the past, I do feel that can be like a guiding light for you. And that might be something you're experiencing in February. You could be feeling like, every time I do that thing, it's just so hard. It just like doesn't come easily to me. And I feel like I'm pushing myself all the time. And this other thing that I do, this other thing gives me this much greater sense of ease and fulfillment and happiness. All right, and so, that sounds like a simplistic message, but it's sometimes not exactly easy to discern that. We can be kind of going back and forth sometimes about what it is we should be doing with our lives, even when we have a very good sense of what does feel good. And so this could be part of the experience that you're going through. I am picking up this message for you, Aries, and that is that I think you've made some very good decisions in the past. It might feel like you're not quite sure. Like, am I doing the right thing? Or exactly what is that way forward? How do I bring more stability in or achieve my goals? And what I'm hearing is you might not be fully, well, it's not that you're not conscious of it. You might sort of forgotten, let's put it this way, that you've actually made some good decisions and planning to move yourself forward. And now we have the 4 of coins. I actually like seeing this because to me, this is talking about financial stability. All right. And so I think that there's some planning involved. Boy, this is really good. This is really leading me towards thinking about doing something that you love, doing something that brings you a lot of pleasure, almost feels like leisure, I want to say. Really, I want to say motivates you because you have goals in mind, and at the same time brings in financial stability. I do feel for some of you that the financial stability you're experiencing now could help you along with this entire project. Some of you might actually be saving right now so that you can make this move, or I want to say invest yourself further in this venture that you're involved in. And now we have the Emperor. So I do feel, again, where was it that we had the Empress? Okay, we had the Empress at the bottom of the deck. And I am picking up the sense that Aries wants to have more control over the situation for themselves. I don't think that Aries is happy when someone else is in charge and kind of running things, or sort of running your life in a way, or where Aries doesn't have the ability to make up their own mind about what they want to do. I'm also picking this up for some of you. You might feel at times, perhaps in the past, I think you're working out of this, but that you're sort of at the mercy of someone else. Like, I'm at the mercy of that person and their decisions, or the circumstances that come about because of this place that I'm in. But I feel that you are working your way out of that, and that you are very eager to take responsibility for your own situation and environment. I think you're going to be very, very happy with that. And we have the Magician coming in saying, absolutely, You are on the right track, Aries. Boy, your brain, I'm just getting, and I really am getting this image of like a track, like a railroad track, almost just like going down through some area, like a valley, like a big broad valley, and there are maybe some mountains in the distance. But boy, that track is it's being laid, and it is straight, and you have direction. And so if for any reason you feel as you're listening to this that you're lacking in direction at all, I think that the spread is also saying that that is the key. It can be tough right now with all the uncertainties that are going on in the world right now. It can be a little tough sometimes to feel certain about things. And so either you are overcoming that, and if that's the case, I mean, hats off to Aries. You're doing a wonderful job based on this spread. It's a beautiful job. And if you're not, the spread is saying, you know what, you have the ability to do this. Go back to that drawing board if necessary and kind of just retrace the lines of that track. Get in your mind exactly where it is that you're heading. This is going to give you a lot of motivation, especially at this time. Okay, now I am selecting an oracle for you, Aries. This is from Oracle of Mystical Moments. I'm really, I have to say, very happy about this reading for you. And we have, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Wow, what an interesting card. So I'm just going to pick up, I'm not going to rely on the book, but what I am going to say is that just based on this image, I think that the answers are all inside. And so he was talking a little bit about clarifying that goal again, if necessary, or redrawing the lines if you're not exactly sure what they should look like or where they're headed. The answer is deep inside of you. You might do some meditation. Some of you might be good at channeling. You might do your own card spread. Or you might pick up some images in dreams. Or you could just have a sense inside, just a knowingness inside yourself about what the right direction is. Can you hear me? I think that's you, Aries, speaking to yourself. And it's a beautiful, beautiful message. It's telling me you can trust yourself. And that's your reading, Aries, for February 2021. I want to thank you so much for being here. It is a pleasure and a privilege to read for you as always. Thank you so much for coming back to the channel, and I'll see you next time.